Cancer, welcome back. I am back, and I am happy to say that I am finally getting these videos out for the month of December. So if you're watching, I appreciate you subscribing as well if you don't already do so, and just make sure to like, comment, and share. But once again, this is for Cancer, rising, sun, or moon. And what I'll be doing right now is just figuring out, what kind of energy surrounds you and what is it that we have to look forward to for the month of December, and just kind of figuring out, what challenges and blockages that are in the way and what you could look forward to. So with that being said, let's get started. And I am using the Luna Tarot deck. Okay. Ooh, get another. Alrighty, so Cancers, you guys got a lot going on. A lot of you are dealing with, feeling stuck. It's a lot of, burdens that are really taking over you guys. This is, the energy that surrounds your past, and you're moving and the transitioning. So the good news is it's a 10, and this is a 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords, even though it's not the happiest cards, it can lead to, depression or feeling overwhelmed. Allowing yourself to really understand that even though we all go through turmoils and our own, little burdens, stop beating yourself up. Stop overanalyzing and thinking so much about what could have been or how you could have done things, and really focusing too much about, even aside from the past, even the future. It's like a lot of us get ahead of ourselves and really don't focus about the current energy right now, about focusing on the now and the life that we're living at this current state. It's like too much of this emphasis on, trying to fast forward, or lack of patience with timing, making sure that you are not allowing, this to get in the way of what you truly are meant to have, this kind of growth, which is leading towards being, the King of Cups. And this is this emotional evolvement into allowing yourself to control your emotions, allowing yourself to not feel burdened, not feel this toll, and not feel this over analyzation of, unhappiness, which is really ultimately weighing a lot of you guys down. However, what we have here is as an advice card, it's the Strength. And the Strength card comes up when, it's in regard to a lot of changes, and allowing yourself to really build up your confidence again, and allowing yourself to really demand this kind of acceptance of accountability. And it's like moving forward in the way of like really tapping into your inner strength, and allowing yourself to bring in that outside lion and that protectiveness of making sure that you're okay, and making sure that you're not allowing other people to get the best of you, because you are entering a phase of the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is in the realm of really someone who is not only emotionally in control of their emotions, but it's just like very intelligent of how and which way to use their emotions to their best way possible. A lot of people gain the upper hand of having, especially Cancers, having the upper hand of not always feeling the need to retaliate or feel anxious in regard to doing something that is going to, cause a ruckus and cause a scene, so that you get this attention and this attraction. Using the King of Cups kind of energy is going to allow you to really hone in on making sure that these emotional influences don't get the best of you and take a toll on you and really weigh you down. But what you have to look forward to is the Knight of Pentacles. So, your work life is going to be going great. If you are, if you're unemployed and you don't have a position right now, you are going to be getting a job. And, this is coming up, so making sure that, and looking, this would possibly be for the new year of getting this occupation. So this is the month to make sure that you are applying and doing what you need to do so that you can gain this, opportunity. And making sure that you're not just being home and not taking advantage of this kind of success that's going to be offered to you. However, there's a lot of you that are very conflicted. This kind of conflict going on, a kind of innate ability of feeling very distracted. Making sure, a lot of you are going to be dealing with issues with relationships and in regard to lovers and friendships. Making sure that you are not allowing these people to really take a toll on you and allowing them to really get the best of you, especially with this 10 of Swords. Put this to rest. Don't allow this to get the best of you. You don't deserve to literally have to deal with this BS over and over. You know, this conflict is allow them to fight by themselves. There's no need to fight back. You know, be the King of Cups. Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you and feeling triggered all the time. Allow yourself to really get ahead, use your inner strength, and laugh at them. It's like, this is basically something isn't needed for you to really fight for all the time. And it's like, it's time for you to stop worrying about mending fences and start being selfish in regard to yourself and taking care of yourself and making sure that you're focusing on building your own self-esteem up. Now, on the other hand here is we're greeted with the 7 of Pentacles. And this is in regard to just any type of, you know, things that in regard to the advice. And, you know, you're going to have many options and you're going to have, you know, planning that's needed in this process. But the planning phase is in regard to getting what you need done. You know, this is in regard to your work life and that promotional aspect. And like I said, a lot of you guys are looking for new jobs. And, you know, this is a time to really work on making sure you're doing those applications and really putting yourself out there so that you can achieve the 9 of Pentacles and be in that realm. You know, but at this time, the 7 of Pentacles is just more of a planning phase and allowing you to really move away from feeling conflicted, especially a lot of you that are having issues at work in this conflict. It's just not healthy. Remove yourself from these kind of toxic environments because it's not going to be of any assistance to you. Now, what we have here is ultimately it's time for you guys to really pull yourself and detach from situations so that you don't feel such heaviness and this toxicity that is weighing over, you know, the collective initially. You know, we had to deal with Venus retrograde, then Mercury retrograde, which is currently occurring as I film this. And, you know, a lot of people are feeling very frustrated. With that being said, you know, we have the Queen of Swords and allowing yourself to just remove and detach and using your intellect and being very calculated about your next approach and what you're going to do next with your plans. So, you know, making sure that you are being very wise. You know, you guys are, you know, emotionally intelligent, but also intelligent just in general, allowing yourselves to, you know, see the world from a different perspective, from a nurturing and compassionate manner, and allowing yourself to really understand that even though you have issues at work, even though you have issues at the home life, it's like only conflict is temporary. This is temporary, and it's a matter of you making sure you are not a product of your own environment, meaning that that isn't who you are. It's just a piece of you, but it doesn't make you, you know, it doesn't mean that's who you are ultimately. Who you are is able to, you know, detach and allow yourself to give that side of you, you know, that King of Cups, giving that side of your emotional aspect, you know, when it's needed, when it's okay. But right now, be the Queen of Swords and allowing yourself to tap into that wise side of you and creating these plans of action and really using your intellect that's going to be in your favor, especially when in regards to your next, you know, planning phase in your life. So with that being said, you know, I hope December works out for you, and you know, I will be posting more soon. If you don't already do so, please make sure to like, comment, and share.